your left,
Yeah.
and you spend more time looking on your right shoulder because you're moving to the right,
No problem.
and they say believe your eyes. So if you scan it and you see there's no one, then just go. Yeah, that's a good blind spot. Now we follow the sign for Harrogate. You will get some roundabout signboards after the bends.
Sit Harrogate.
Yeah, we'll follow Harrogate first. So the car on the front have a very good position because he know there's other cars on the other side.
Yeah.
So these people are using with center lines. So he's looking left and covering his portion more. Okay. So now anytime you see the signs now.
Can you start indicating now straight away or?
No, normally it's always after the boards.
After the boards, right?
So say take information first,
Yeah.
identify your junction.
Yeah.
When you're reasonably close to your junction, then you do mirror signal routine, unless it's not going to mislead.
Right.
Okay, let's off the signal for a time
Yeah.
because we are still in a situation where we have to finish this maneuver first.
Right.
Near the junction, we don't overtake.
Right. Okay. So it's a bus, so just leave it there.
They don't take so long
Yeah.
to stay there. And if you look on the left, there's no one going in out.
Yeah.
Now you're reasonable. Now you go with your mirror signal. If you
So
think
you-
your signal is not benefiting, switch it off and think again. Yeah, go on. What question?
I would say when you turn in left, you do left mirror left.
Yes.
Signal.
So center, left, signal, and position. Then we go. So signal is the main thing, is the benefit to others. Like the bus gives signal to pull up on the left.
Yeah.
So we don't want to give signal that time behind the bus that we are not pulling to the left.
Yeah.
What's the speed of the road?
Say 30.
No, we are on 40. You maybe missed the sign.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a repeater. There is a 40 road,
Yeah.
and for next time remember is a ring road.
Right.
Ring road start from 40.
Right.
Okay, if you miss it, think about it. We entering ring road,
Yeah.
start from 40 is a A road, primary routes,
Yeah.
unless advised to go low because of road work, the conditions.
So it won't always be signed, will it? Or will it?
Yes, yes. 40 they need to give you a sign.
Alright. I missed that sign, that's the thing, so
Then what you can do,
yeah.
in case you ever miss the signs,
Yeah.
always keep the habit when you make the turn and go into the new road,
Yeah.
at least look 5 to 6 pillars
Yeah.
of the street lights.
Right.
There should be a repeater somewhere if it's not 30. And then you can say, okay, they're repeating me, and that way you go. So that means if you miss the first major sign, you have the chance to go for the repeater sign. But this route is a ring road. They must use the ring road for your part 2 test.
Right.
So that is the main places where they can make you progress and keep you faster routes.
Right.
So at least 40 they have to give you to test you. Now follow the sign for York Wetherby. See, like we got green color boards.
Yeah.
That's another hint we are traveling in the fast routes, primary routes, A routes.
Lose your motorways and things.
Yeah, because after green is a blue color. dual carriageway leads you towards the motorway. So normally the green come first, then the blue.
So they're more on MC.
Yeah. So if you keep traveling on the green, you end up on the blue. So that's dual carriage to the motorway. And anything before the green is called white color.
Right.
B routes. Yeah, good precision. Okay. Don't delay for the signal. You delay your signal soon you finish the entry.
Right. So as you.
When you finish the entry, you switch on the signal. So they can see the signal easily then. You're giving signal for them.
Right.
If they can't see it, then they say there's no purpose for you to give it.
Right.
Now if you can take a right turn to the traffic light, please.
Yeah.
We need a signal.
You need a signal there.
And soon the first broken line come on your right, that's where you can enter. You know, like a slip line.
Yeah.
So first broken line, you drag into the lines,
Right.
and as early you want to settle in your line and keeping closer to the right, so you're not closer to your left. Yeah.
So first broken line is like your reference point.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. It can be any filter boxes. It can be for simple street right turns.
Yeah.
You can use the same logic on that place as well.
Right.
Because you just make the rhythm 40, 70, and now they drop it back. So that kind of challenge sometimes you get. You just settle down in your speed, and you was about to make a progress, but they have a new plans. Yeah,
Yeah.
they will play with your like near vision, far vision.
Yeah.
So they will play that. They give you different thing which you have to settle down bit quicker, like adopt bit quicker with your eyes, with your body, with your car. Yeah.
See, I drive a bus and we're used to because
Extra.
of all this stuff.
This one you're allowed.
Yeah.
Because you got the hedges out
Yeah.
now, so you
Yeah.
don't know the best reference to drive.
Yeah.
Unless you're not crossing the line,
Yeah.
or if you have to cross safety
Yeah.
margin, you look more and you can do it.
Yeah. But then as soon as it sort of goes back to normal, I suppose back to
Go
center.
back to the front, yes.
Because I drive the bus and
Mm.
they smash the windows, all these hedges and these
Yeah.
branches. So we have to sometimes even slightly
Go in the middle.
Yeah. The thing with these roads, 30 roads, is
Yeah, it is
you
certain.
check your speed, then you have to look again to make sure you don't miss a sign.
Yes, you have to be looking far ahead,
Yeah.
pick the road sign, road marking, and
Yeah.
type of the road as your hints. What's coming up next, like a hazard. Take all the information through the road marking and road signs. Must prepare for the next step in advance. Mirror before the brakes, that's also important. Now let's say you already know what you do as a driver of the bus, right?
Yeah.
Then you should know what the other driver will do with you when he's on the road.
Yeah.
So you can anticipate his level at the beginning.
Yeah.
That same thing apply on the AGVs, LGVs, that they need a rooms, they need to go away, they can't see their left shoulder that
That's
much,
right.
so they can miss something in the blind area. So the responsibility apply on the cars more than
Common sense.
what the cycle can do on the road, what the motorbike can do on the road, what the car can do, and then who. Like is a vulnerable road user, is a learner car in front of me, or you think he's a bit experienced driver, but who is behind the wheels we don't know. We can't judge them with their car. Oh, he looks like a Range Rover or sports one. He should be advanced driver. Maybe he got the rented car, so you don't know again. Yeah. That's called direction checks. So look mirror before change of direction or change of your steering left and right. And also keep an account the notice the behavior of the other drivers.
Yeah.
Sometimes the time of the day will also change the pattern.
Yeah.
Now end of the road, turn left please. Yeah, that's good shoulder checks. Remember when you drive on the bigger roads, the fast road, you also have to take care of your following distance,
Yeah.
type of the road also, weather conditions, and also we have to see that your braking distance in a good time. Because you drive different vehicle, your braking distance for the lorry, truck is different. When you come to the small cars, your braking distance becomes different. You have to see what you're traveling with. You're traveling with no load or you're traveling with a load, and then you maybe know the impact of your brake on the passengers, right?
Yeah.
They don't have the seat belt, for example, in the buses,
No.
and they can hit their head towards the front seat or the rod. If they're standing, they can fall down with it. So we have to be soft, gentle brake, and that soft, gentle brake is only possible if you scan the road early, plan early, and do proper look, assess, decide, action. La da routine, LADA. And how you can do this better? Keep the type of the road in your mind always.
Yeah.
What type of the road I am in? What type of the road situation I am in? Like now, we are going this part first because we got the reason to come here. We have to drive on the urban roads, rural roads. We have to drive a little more like a city center styles. We can't give you the easy things.
Yeah.
Empty 20 road. There's no purpose driving on 20 empty roads. They want to know your skills. You're heading towards the part 3 test, which is your teaching test. So we want to see that you as a teacher can prove me today
Well,
that you're scanning the road well ahead. You know what's coming. You're not
Yes.
missing anything. Like you did the left turn to the Harrogate that time and you missed the 40 sign, for example. But when you take a left turn that time,
Yeah.
there was a green color board showing Harrogate again.
Yeah.
So that was a clue. The UK traffic sign book,
Yeah.
there you got the clue is a
Yeah.
green color, right? So that was the one of the hint that time. You maybe missed the sign of the 40 because you was going to the roundabout as a bend and you was engaged with the bus that time,
Well,
and your mind was more as should I overtake or not?
Yeah.
If the other guy done it, should I have to do it as well? But we can't repeat
got
somebody.
distracted basically.
Yeah, so that's like a distraction. One work missed you for the other work. So overtaking the bus that time, deciding first we have to think that time how many people are going in out of the bus.
Yeah.
How long the bus more likely going to stay here. Is it risky for me to overtake? Can I see people coming from the front and back? Can they see me if I do it? What if somebody come from the left side of the roundabout, take first exit, then you in front of him?
That's it.
He can't see you. He don't even expect you to be there.
So generally, you'd say when you're approaching roundabouts, give
Near the
just-
junctions.
just might as well just
So you must need to think about it is safe, legal and convenient. All the considerations. Okay? We got the room. So we do full considerations.
Yeah.
And you're calculating these factors in your mind first. Then you decide, then you will think of doing it. What if the bus give you double signal like hazard 1?
Yeah.
Then you know he's not gonna move.
Yeah.
Then you plan to overtake somehow as safe because he already gave you the option
Yeah.
that is not going anywhere. In that way you can say, no, I have to think of making a plan
That's it.
because he's not going anywhere. Yeah. So many people fall down for overtaking part in the test
Right.
because the situations are not the same. They are not the fix, they are not the same. And that is where they don't know what to do. Okay? If somebody say you to take left and right turn,
Yeah.
your left and right turns becomes more systematic way. Check mirror, give signal, do this, do this,
Yeah.
do this, do this. So it's more like a steps to
Yeah,
follow.
Yeah.
And that's where people do less mistakes.
Whereas overtaking,
Meeting, crossing, overtaking, judgment, moving off, stopping, lane change, making progress,
Yeah.
should I go there or not, like that. That is where they start making more mistake.
definitely
Okay.
use your judgment a bit more.
Yes. Because that time you have to use your skills and experience. Pick the highway code in your mind.
Yeah.
Know the rule and regulation in your mind. Scan the scenario. Maybe ready to alter your options according to the situation. That is where people lack and get mistakes more.
Yeah.
They can't be fixed. And you can't take my words, do this way. Maybe I'm saying do this way because of that situation. Next time that situation is not the same.
No.
You can't repeat my words and say you told me like that. No. I told you on that situation that's the best solution. Yeah? So that's what you do in the future as a teaching part as well. You need to know your student first.
Yeah.
You need to know his ability and experience first. You need to know the scenario first. Then you will go for the choice. Okay? You are allowed to be stay on the right now. Second traffic light, we take a right turn. So yeah, for this one, we take a right.
What about if you sat like, would you?
You don't have to.
Right.
You don't have to, but think on a other way. What if you're stopping before the zebra crossing? What if the guy at the back is coming too fast and you think he's not braking?
Yeah.
What if he come and hit me and my car jumped and hit the pedestrian?
Yeah.
But I better secure my car then. Okay? So you're thinking for other reason to secure yourself. What if you're stopping on the uphill inclined position? Then you say, oh, I better secure. What if I roll back? Yeah?
Yeah.
So what if I roll back? So that's another reason you want to secure the car, you don't want to roll back. And what if the light is already red from a long time and by the time you reach is almost getting changed to green, so then you need a plan to go.
Yeah. No point then.
Yeah. So every decision you make, you have to calculate first. You have to assess first.
Yeah.
Then decide, then think of the action. Your same action don't apply everywhere.
Yeah.
That's why the same logic don't apply everywhere. Each day is a different day. So that's why you have to think, okay, maybe this is for that, this is for that. The green light of that junction is almost changed at the same time you left the solid line. Okay? That's the reason we just move forward. But try to keep anticipating this issue. If the light is green from a long time early as possible,
Stop. Slow it down maybe. Or,
then your plan is to not to have it.
yeah.
Okay? But if you're always thinking of going, then your mind will be set up to go. And that way there is a chance you maybe go wrong. Think. Yes. Don't follow anybody.
Automatically left
As a first choice.
Yeah.
We have the arrows painted on the floor, but because we have long queue of the line,
Yeah.
you don't know the arrow yet.
Yeah.
Now maybe the left lane is not going straight.
Then do you then just?
Then you can change.
Yeah.
But as a first choice, you should be on the left first. There can be a chance you got the signboard telling you that you need a right lane for right and straight.
Right.
Then you got the board. But as we don't have any board, and they give you 3 arrows for 3 different directions, then you take it as a standard.
Right.
Left for the left, left
Yeah.
for straight, right for the right. Okay. Because if you end up yourself on the right,
Yeah.
then you get 2 options. Whether you're going to force yourself to come to the left and disturb the other traffic, or you got simple option, follow right arrow and go right and don't disturb anybody. But let's say if that is not your journey to go, then you again forcing the examiner to go there. Even he have different plans for you. So
It's not a fail, but I suppose it's not.
yeah, but according to the plan and awareness, they will give you mistake. But now it depends, minor or major. Okay, and bad luck. That road have no shortcut to come back here. That road you have to go straight always to the end. Otherwise, you have to enter in some street, find yourself a place to maneuver, like a corner reversing or 3-point turning, and then you have to come back to that road again to make your same journey. Because if you're going right, then you end up in 20-30 road. But I want to test your skills in the high roads where we see challenges. So yeah, if you by mistake go wrong side, you still get mistake, and of course they don't like it then.
This Kirkstall now.
Yes, we're gonna go straight, follow the same route for the Kirkstall.
A bit more familiar with this. I used to come to LGI, so just
Yeah, that's a shortcut. Normally people go there and straight to the LGI, just avoiding the traffic. Yes. So we follow the Bradford signs now, or Stanley signs. See, first choice always. Okay, one more hint. Majority of the time, if the bigger roads are there, one lane split into two near the junctions. And if you're already in the 2 lanes, they may be split into 3 lanes near the junctions or near the roundabouts. When we was using the large roundabout today on the 40-70 roads, that time we had we was following which signs?
Do we want to be in this right lane?
Yeah. We was following the Bradford sign.
The thing is, I even know this. I come all the time, and I know this is Bradford. But when you do it in a lesson,
unless they don't tell you otherwise, you go with the last information.
right?
They want me to go to the Bradford sign. That'll be fast to approach. Kill the speed before the bend when you was straight,
Right.
like straight braking we call it. Okay, that's where you can use your bus skills and all that. The straight braking is the best brake you can have. Turn and brake will skid your bus, especially in the snow weathers.
Yeah. Don't pull on your brakes on.
Yes, and then you're going down the hill and the bend at the same time. Then you have the hydraulic brake as a separate brake to control your skids. So unless no information, you always use the last one. So last one was your Bradford sign, so you follow Bradford, and that was like a little challenge that you have to follow the same signs to go that part. So best time of the brake when the cars are straight before the bend starts, and then you have the right level of the speed to follow on the bend. Never try to do the brake while taking the bends. Prepare early, plan early. I know there was a signboard was there for the double bend, which was hiding behind the trees. That's another reason you maybe miss a little bit information what's coming up next. Okay. Little bit center of the road. That's better. What's the speed of the road?
40.
What's your following distance with the front cars?
2 seconds.
And how you count 2 seconds?
Like this signpost, maybe one. Like any reference point.
Yeah, you pick any reference point and you say what?
What now?
They just like a one sentence they have. They say only fool can break 2-second rule cap. In a normal pace of you speaking. If you still clear the board, that means you're too fast.
Right.
Let's say you pick this. Let's say you want to pick the van. Yeah.
White
Now,
one.
yeah. Then say only the 2-second can break the rules. 2-second full. Okay. So I did not pass in the van.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to catch him. Do you think this person have to stop for the lady?
No, not really.
No, no. It put you in danger. Last minute braking in the middle of the road. Okay. Now follow the sign for ship play. What do you expect from the light now?
Might change possibly.
Now look, are you crossed the line already? Then you don't apply to us.
Right.
Then you focus on your solid line after that.
Right.
That is the only way you can say across the line I'm going ahead.
Yeah.
Because you stop before the solid lines if you have to stop. So if you lose your position of stopping, which means you cross the position of your stopping,
Yeah.
you're going ahead. So that's the process start from the anticipation part first. What you expect from the lights. The reason you got so many cars in front of you, and by the time they go, or if they move so slow, the light will change.
Yeah.
And why I ask you about the following distance? See, all the 4 cars on your front, they're too close to each other.
Right.
If any one of them do the brake,
Yeah.
like he did the brake for the lady,
Yeah.
then all queue at the back have to do the harsh brake at the
Yeah.
back. So they need to plan in advance for the next step.
So I shouldn't feel pressure to be close to them because everybody else is
yeah. You
close.
scan the area.
Yeah.
You want to keep the sequence, scan it,
Yeah.
and then you plan. Okay, there's no purpose
Yeah.
to go close. It's putting me in danger. It's putting me in the risk. And what you're trying to do is drive the car with minimizing the risk, cutting the risk.
Yeah.
So there should be no risk or very, very low risk in your fault. Because sometimes you can't do, like you can't avoid everything. Then you be in the low risk sometimes. But you also have to prioritize the risk or prioritize your hazards. Who's more vulnerable? Like now, what you worried of more in this time now? From the car, from the cycle who's looking at you, or the pedestrians? So who can give you more chances of troubles?
Car in that situation.
Maybe the cycle guy that time. Cars are more responsible. They got license. Cycle have no license,
Yeah.
and there's no age limit to them. So they can be adult, they can be child, and they don't have to follow the rules because they need to follow rules as a cyclist, but because there's no like a proper test for them to come on the road. So yeah, so I will take cycle as more vulnerable for me to keep an eye with. And the way he was looking shoulder, which even
Suggest he might come
he
out.
might want to come out
Yeah.
and might want to do something. Give him a space. You know what he's gonna do? You know that, yeah?
Yeah.
He's gonna turn his wheel and his back gonna swing. So you got some more room here on your left. You need to understand his action in advance, then help yourself in advance. Like plan early. And if you look right, he already got the cars.
Yeah. So
He's gonna do it.
I put
And
the gap.
and did you notice he did not slow down?
No.
So he have a plan to keep on moving. So that means when he will go close to the car, he's gonna turn his wheel right, and his back trailer will go bit swing. And the back trailer when he swing, you come closer to your door as well. Yeah. See, this is why we say cycles are more vulnerable. You expect less from the cyclist.
Yeah.
You can expect a little bit more from the cars. I'm not saying 100%,
Yeah.
but we believe whoever on the road, they have the license
Yeah.
and they have followed the rule and regulations to drive on the road. If they don't have a license, they're provisionals.
Yeah.
If they're provisional, they should be supervising with somebody. So still class as a bit safer than the cyclist.
Yeah.
Now we follow the sign for Harrogate. The main thing about this driving is just to think one step ahead, one step ahead. Calculate one step ahead in advance.
Yeah.
So you should,
There's
yeah, go.
so much different information like to take in. So you take it 1 minute, you look there, you missed a sign, or you look
Yeah.
at the cyclist and then a truck coming.
It's just like
So-
prioritize yourself.
Yeah.
Why I'm spending time looking there, because that is no danger to me.
Right.
I should be looking there, that's danger to me. So you pick the, like utilizing your time.
Yeah.
You got each second to live in your life. Yeah? And each second you need to keep yourself safe, minimizing the risk. So why you want to spend your this second in something which you don't need it? So when I'm behind the wheels, I want myself to save from the crashes, incidents, danger or heating or like that, yeah? So I want to look here because if I don't look, somebody maybe can hit me. So like that, yeah? So going Harrogate. The problem sometimes what people do, they still stuck in the basics. Now remember, they don't allow you to have this course as an instructor course
Yeah.
unless you're not 3 years old license holder.
Right.
Okay, minimum age also because they want you to be adult
Yeah.
to decide. Yeah, so 21 is your age as proper adult. Okay, we got 17 adult, 18 adult, but we say 21 is the legal limits
Yeah.
now these days for main adults. Yeah, more sensible these days.
Yeah.
So which line you will choose now? They're already telling you which line to choose. They're not even giving you the options.
Right. So why if I'm blocking him off?
No, you fine. We just stay as a queue.
Right.
So you first, him after, like that. You in the queue.
Yeah.
So you all will settle down as normal as you move forward.
30.
He should have think of himself
Yeah.
that if he can't do it, then he should not start it. So we can't help him now. So it's not about him. It's about the fronts more and yourself.
Yeah.
We have to make a change. So we got 3 years old license holder, but they also don't expect that you pass the test in a very urban areas, very quiet areas. Then after that you kept the license in the cabinet for 3 years and then you decided I want to be instructor, my license 3 years old. They believe you got 3 years experience at the background
Yeah.
of driving, not having the license only. So now they believe you have the basics, your mirror signal
Yeah.
and position. And as you're spending 3 years on the road, gaining experience, so I believe you're not going to miss any road signs and road marking. And these road sign, road markings are repeating every day. They're same.
Yeah.
The standard same wordings every day you see. It's not changing.
So that was a bit confusing there because they had the national speed limit sign on there, but then now it's all 50. So I was like, when all the road signs.
They change it now. Remember, they used to be 60 before. So maybe you get impression of the old one also. Yeah. Now we're going Skipton. Yeah, that's okay. We are settled down in the line, so we don't need it a signal anymore. See, like now you're using a little bit wide turning left,
Right.
like a bus, lorry,
Yeah.
truck. But this is also accept in the car also,
Right.
because when the bend go left, you can stay right.
Okay.
It help you with your visibility also, and it help you to maneuver easily also. Okay. So some logic is same for every driver.
Yeah.
All type of the car you drive, you go with the same logics for the driving. That is acceptable. Is any work we have to do?
On terms of this
Yeah, what's we can see in the front now.
bus overtaking opportunity, maybe.
Unless you don't do it, we can't do it. Double overtake we don't want.
Right.
Single overtake we call it, not double. Following distance. Drop back. Okay. Keep also in that mind, whatever the speed you're driving, that number should be always there. And that is a minimum.
Yeah.
Now 2 seconds does not mean 2 cars. So if I'm traveling on a 40 road, I need to have at least 4 cars as a minimum, and then calculate your braking distance more in your mind, and add another additional 3, let's say 2-3 more cars.
Yeah.
So then roughly about 6-7 cars becomes your 2 second gaps now. And then say if I can fit a lot of cars in between me and him,
Yeah.
then you find like now you can say okay, that's fine, now he's gone away, now my new distance with the bus. So unless I'm not too close to the bus, I can focus his actions and have time to brake. That means my distance are good, and I don't want to break the rule of the speed. And I'm traveling on 40,
Yeah.
so that means my distance is okay with the bus now on that road with that speed.
So say a car in front of you is doing 35, and because of the bus, I mean you can't get up to 40.
So let's do this part first. Left is not very compulsory, especially if you got the turning also. It's a bit obvious you have to be back to your original position. So, and cycle can see you coming back,
Yeah.
but you have to look to the cycle which you done, yeah? So you can come without signal. Say again, what was your full question?
Say, like for example,
Overtaking your steering,
or if the vehicle in front is doing
35 you said?
35 or
Yes.
30, and then you can't get up to 40 as because of that.
Mm.
So you're just stuck behind that vehicle for.
But you're not gonna decide to overtake him straight away. What if you slow down because you're looking on the house number and you want to go somewhere, you're looking
Yeah.
for the street, or you may be slowing down for other reason like turning, stopping. What if you go back to 35 to 40 anytime? Then you're gonna be on his right shoulder with the same speed, and you're not allowed to cross your limit. You can't go 42 to cross him unless in a motorway sometime
Yeah.
you're in the danger.
75.
Yeah, you're in the danger and you have to go a little bit up to cross him to save your problems and clear the person. Then you can think of little over just to save the safety element. Okay, unless no signs, just keep left and go straight, please. So keeping left and going straight, because I did not give you any new sign, then we always carry on straight.
When you say you pass the line, is that there's 2 lines when the lights are green,
Yeah,
and then is it, sometimes the lines are faded. So you mean the line that's sort of
the line
like
normally
a
comes.
bicycle box or something?
No. A solid line comes near the street with the traffic light.
Right.
So let's say this is a traffic light.
Yeah.
If you can't see the light,
Yeah.
so if you can't see the line,
Yeah.
your traffic light with the line, see, they're like an L shape,
Yeah.
like that. So that's your pillar, that's your line. So if you don't see the line, that one. Let's say if they made a new road surface
Yeah.
and they did not paint it yet, then your street light is the line.
Right. The actual light itself.
First pillar.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have more pillars. Now, can you take airport sign, please, or pool sign? Harrogate, pool, airport. Try to look more on the shoulders. The way the guy did not stop for you. What if there's another guy, follow him? Okay, so that's the direction check.
Right.
You want to check your safety part on the left direction before you change your direction from the right to the left. But you're also allowed to change a bit early because you already passed the number 2 exit.
Yeah.
So after the number 2, you just come back early. More you keep to the right, your position giving a hint you're going to the right side somewhere,
Yeah.
like a U-turn. Because you can use the same signal right in the same position right to go back to the same road.
Go around.
You can go around, yes. So keeping right for longer, class says you maybe want to stay right because of for a reason. So what you do after the number 2 exit, you want to take your left shoulder looks properly and want to be on the left, like getting into the left outer circle if possible. Yep, that's fine. We don't want to waver, we don't want to give any signs.
That's the hard part when you're in a lesson. And
Yeah, you have to just do eye contact, but no wavings,
yeah.
no gestures. Let her
Then-
decide by herself, and we're not going to stop for her because it's not a zebra crossing, unless she really want to go and we have no danger to stop at the back. I can't stop the whole full traffic, and she have to take responsibility of the child, so we have to think twice. Okay, we follow the airport sign for me, please. So that guy give you a little impression he's going, but he also nodded his head that he's happy to wait. So very careful with the eye contact. Because he was thinking you're in the slow traffic,
Yeah.
so you might be having a gap to let him go first. Decision making is very important, and that's what make you pass and fail. Judgments. Because one wrong decision means test is over. Serious fault. No serious are allowed, no dangers are allowed. Dangers they don't even expect from you.
No.
Yeah. And minor 6 allowed. So save your minors also. Come to the right conclusions in a good time. Keep your vision up like a torch, looking far ahead as much possible, so you know what to do. Plan early. Okay, continue straight from the lights. So let's revise again. So when you come to this test, they expect that you have a 3 years experience already on the road,
Yeah.
not like have the license,
They're not.
license 3 years old and you have no experience. So they believe you have the experience. That's how they give you minimum 3 years
Yeah.
to have experience to come to this work. Yeah. Then they want your level to be up than normal. You passed the learner test before,
Yeah.
so that means you already show the skills of the learner test before to somebody,
Yeah.
like a learning examiner, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you already cleared that stage, and whatever you done the minor mistake on that time period, for example, they believe in 3 years you already overcome from that
Yeah.
mistakes, and you're not doing serious in danger as a basics. So now when you start from now, they believe you will be one step ahead from your previous levels. But if you drop your level down back to the learner level again, and forgetting about your mirrors, signals, not a good position, forgetting about the timing of the signals, and then they say you're still on the same level. Okay. Now the next sign we follow is airport. People getting more advanced than you, right? They're making more quick plans than we are. Okay? And we should not be less than from them. I know they're sometimes taking risk and breaking rules. Of course, we can't break rules, we can't take risk. Third exit, yeah? that signal should on soon the exit is finished.
Right.
Okay. More the car will be in front of them, they can see your front signal more easily. When you already passed them, then they will try to look on your back. Then they're not interested in your back signal. You want them to show your front signal. So that means you may be giving signal about this point, so that guy can see your front signal. Will you follow straight to the roundabout? Now we're going to take left turn. So this left turn class has a bend on the left, like that, yeah? So if you don't give signal, in class you're going on the bend. That's why you go signal, then turn. What's the speed?
30.
Yes.
I remember this one.
Or if you ever forget, then see what level of the road you are on, what type of the road you are on, what situation you can see around you, surroundings, what your expectations are, like that. So you can always match. Then end of the road we take right turning. We're going over the limits. 30 means 30, not even 31. There's a red circle with the number. You can play your speed anything up till 30, but not over. And your position is on the right side. Keep it left.
Going left, did you say?
No, you're going right,
Sorry.
but your car position is still a little bit closer to the white line.
Right.
Because you're coming in the country lanes now, yeah? So you're gonna get the same feeling to save yourself from the left more. The main purpose that in that 1 hour you should enter all type of the roads to drive. So that was close to the car. That's a bit risky. It was close to the blue one. Okay, you got the limit. We got solid line on your left.
Yeah.
You can use the mirror to use your solid line as your reference.
Yeah.
Unless you are on the solid line, you find. See, like now you can't go left also, right? And that's for meeting traffic situations. See the behavior of the driver at the back?
Yeah.
He's tailgating you.
Yeah.
So what are your expectations now?
It's gonna probably overtake.
See the road surface?
Yeah.
What time he will get visibility, what time he will do,
When it's straight and it's empty.
then he can.
Yeah.
He maybe take a risk
Yeah.
and go on the bends and overtake. So now you have to take care of your front and back more. And why he's trying to tailgate you? What happening?
It's driving too slow.
We are not making much progress,
Right.
and each time he's getting closer to our
Yeah.
bumpers. Because he's traveling on the same speed as the one we are
Yeah.
braking, and he's coming closer to us.
So if I can see that white line,
You can be near the line and you can carry on. When there's no white line painted in the center of the road,
yeah,
so was we expecting this already?
yeah,
That is how we keep an eye on the front and the back,
yeah.
so we know that part in the like all the times.
Yeah.
So we should know this part.
So the thing is, this is a 40 road, but do we expect it to drive in like 30 maybe realistically, or
There's no fixed number.
yeah,
There's no fixed number. It depends on the day,
yeah,
depend on the scenario, depend
Yeah.
on the weather,
Yeah.
depend on the conditions. Are you alone? Are you meeting? If you're meeting, whom you meeting?
Yeah.
Small car, motorcycle, bike, cycle, pedestrian, lorry, truck. Then you have to think of the behavior of the driver.
Yeah.
Is he giving you enough space to continue, or is just holding the whole lane? See, like now you got the white line painted in the center divider, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this white line also represents you have enough room to settle down because you have room for both cars easily.
Yeah.
Car class as more like a 2 meter, lane can class as maybe 3 to 4 meters.
Right.
Yeah. The main purpose that in that 1 hour you should enter all type of the roads to drive. That was close to the car. That's a bit risky. He was close to the blue one.
Right.
Okay, you got the limit. We got solid line on your left.
Yeah.
You can use the mirror to use your solid line as your reference.
Yeah.
Unless you are on the solid line, you find. See, like now you can't go left also,
Yeah.
right? And that's for meeting traffic situations. See the behavior of the driver at the back?
Yeah.
He's tailgating you.
Yeah.
So what are your expectations now?
It's gonna probably overtake. It's just-
See the road surface?
Yeah.
What time he will get visibility, what time he will do,
Yeah. When it's straight and it's empty.
then he can.
Yeah.
He maybe take a risk
Yeah.
and go on the bends and overtake. So now you have to take care of your front and back more. And why he's trying to tailgate you? What happening?
It's driving too slow.
We are not making much progress,
Right.
and each time he's getting closer to our
Yeah.
bumpers. Because he's traveling on the same speed as the one we are
Yeah.
braking, and he's coming closer to us.
So if I can see that white line,
You can be near the line and you can carry on. When there's no white line painted in the center of the road,
yeah,
so was we expecting this already?
yeah,
That is how we keep an eye on the front and the back,
yeah,
so we know that part in the like all the times.
yeah.
So we should know this part.
So the thing is, this is a 40 road, but do we expect it to drive in like 30 maybe realistically, or
There's no fixed number.
yeah,
There's no fixed number. It depends on the day,
yeah,
depend on the scenario, depend
Yeah.
on the weather,
yeah,
depend on the conditions. Are you alone? Are you meeting? If you're meeting, whom you meeting?
yeah,
Small car, motorcycle, bike, cycle, pedestrian, lorry, truck. Then you have to think of the behavior of the driver.
yeah,
Is he giving you enough space to continue, or he's just holding the whole lane? See, like now you got the white line painted in the center divider, yeah?
yeah,
Okay, this white line also represents you have enough room to settle down because you have room for both cars easily.
yeah,
Car class as more like a 2 meter, lane can class as maybe 3 to 4 meters.
right,
Yeah. And then if there is a big lorry, truck, buses, they are already maybe 3 meters, or they are already 2.5 meters. Jeep, vans,
yeah.
2.5 meters. Now end of the road, turn left. Now for how many time, oh sorry, for how many seconds you should be stay here?
At least 5 seconds maybe.
Or unless they are not finished.
Yeah.
Oh, unless they don't finish.
The cars.
Hmm.
Sorry, how do you mean? I didn't understand. Like
Hmm?
when he said they're not finished, I mean, if they keep coming,
Yeah, yeah.
if he was indicating left, would I go then, or
But logic was
yeah,
you can go, you have a 1 car gap,
yeah,
but what if the other guy at the back start overtaking him
yeah,
when he turned left?
yeah,
Then you have to think that point. Nobody overtake you this time, that's okay.
yeah,
But stop means stop for the main traffic. Stops like a order, like a red light.
Yeah.
Stay still unless you can't go.
So until it's clear.
Yeah.
So what if it's clear and
Now take a right turn. Clear, you still have to stop. Okay, turn right, third exit. Regardless is clear or is not clear, you have to stop the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Now give you the idea. They will never put the stop sign if it's easy to see.
yeah.
They put the stop sign because there is something hard to see. Like now going left, there must be something hard over there
Yeah.
which you can't see, like a blind area. That is why they put the stop sign.
So it's alright to be a bit cautious then.
Yes, so you should be ready. There must be a blind area which you can't see. Are you happy to wait? Yeah, he's happy to wait. If you look the back mirrors, the car was in the queue. He can't go anywhere. Now take a right turning. So that was the reason he don't want to come forward. So like if you look on your right back mirror,
Yeah.
then you can say, oh yeah, there's a big queue over there. So he don't want to block the traffic by coming forward. So he making a right decision. There's no need to go forward unless there's no clear for him to go anywhere. So you pick the information from the other drivers, and then you know what I'm supposed to do, and that way you can kill the hesitations and make a good progress. Okay, then you can find a place to park up. Okay, just keep the engine on for a second. Okay, that's the end of your 1 hour, again, your mock and assessment.
Yeah.
So I gave you the tips on the way as it's decided, because that way you know what we're talking about, because normally if you spend a full 1 hour and then we talk, then you don't know where
Yeah.
we was, which one you're talking about, which gap you're talking about. So sometimes it's better you keep talking on the same time to know where I'm talking, where I'm giving you the one. So if it's a test today, what do you think? Did you make it?
I'm trying to think of any majors. I can't think of any majors, but
What about the minus?
bit of progress. And,
So for example, let's talk the recent one.
Yeah.
Like in a country lane,
yeah.
not making enough progress, and
Yeah.
people are almost planning to overtake you,
Yeah.
like that. Bit hesitating in a very tight space. In like, I know driving different car, different. You drive vans, you drive car, you drive bus. Like that's why you have 3 different sizes
Yeah.
to handle, and you have